I got one for you. Okay, here's one. Is it okay for a YouTuber to have an editor?
No. Nah, look. In this day and age, I appreciate that is 100%, we've made progress. It's not just people sitting in their rooms, doing it all by themselves. It's kind of almost like, people have TV shows. Look at the Sidemen. They couldn't do that just alone, and I respect they need a team to do that. But when you got a little loser, Malfoy... Nah, I didn't mean loser. I didn't mean loser, mate. I did not mean loser.
Let's watch a video of when Joe.
Nah, I did not mean loser, guys. That came out wrong. What I meant is, because I'm also a loser, but what I meant is when you've got like standard videos and you can't be asked to edit them, so you're just paying Johnny Phillips to edit them for you because you can't be bothered. I think that's a disgrace. Right, when you got actual people, right, I wanted to be a filmmaker before I did YouTube, right, so the editing process, right, that is like a big thing for me. That's where you portray your personality, your real, like, creativity. That's, a lot of it comes through the edit, and I don't know, I guess just where that, for me, that's such a big thing, and it represents who you are a lot, to just just get someone else to do that, I don't know, I don't feel it's a fair reflection of a YouTuber.
So, let's take me, for example. I have recently got an editor for my FIFA channel with my gaming videos, not my main channel. Main channel is my pride and joy.
Have you ever had an editor edit your main channel videos?
I have.
Why?
Because I think I was on like holiday or something.
You physically told me before I couldn't be bothered to edit this one, so I paid this. No, you did, mate. You said that before, and that hit me hard.
I don't think
No, you did. Why would I be getting irate like this if you hadn't?
I don't know.
You told me. I remember you said, I couldn't be bothered. You were like, I just couldn't be arsed. So I had him edit it. Chips editor. He edited one of your videos, and you were like, mate, it was like a football one.
It wouldn't be.
Mate,
it's not because I couldn't be lying. It's because I wouldn't have had time.
Yeah, mate, you haven't got time.
I give myself deadlines on videos.
You haven't got time to make sure the video is as best as how you want it to be.
Well, he's a better editor than me for that. I'm not talking about that particular video anyway. He's a way better editor than me anyway, so he would have done an incredible job, and I would have reviewed it. I'm talking about why do you think it's not okay for a YouTuber to get an editor for a gaming channel when they've grinded their whole way, and this, by them employing an editor, can free up more time to work on other things, other creative aspects.
It's totally fine.
So that's fine.
My problem is someone that's literally just a YouTuber making standard YouTube vids that just can't be asked to edit.
So they can't be asked.
Yeah, but what happens if you can't be asked?
So using an editor as you haven't got the time is absolutely fine because it's freeing up more of the opportunities.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess so. Yeah, it's not whether it's fine. It's not really down. It's not like me giving my permission.
Yeah, no, but I'm asking your opinion.
Yeah, my opinion is that if I could have it my way, it'd be like how we were in like 2015, where everyone edited their own videos, and it was just like it wasn't just like because I like the idea of YouTube being where it's like YouTube, you doing the whole production. How good can you make a video? Because that's class. That's really shown everyone is on an equal playing field. But when you've got some people that have got this whole team of editors doing it all for them, then it's kind of like, I mean, it's life, mate. It's how we've progressed. It's just in an ideal world, it'd be cool if everyone just smashed out their own vids.
Would PewDiePie be doing what he's still doing now without an editor with help? Because obviously he probably edited his videos for years.
Yeah.
And then it naturally would take a toll on him. And now that he's got someone to help him with that, he's managed to have a more he's managed to continue doing what he's doing and enjoying the aspect he loves to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And that's why I'm like, mate, it's the natural progress. Yeah. That's why I'm like, it's happened. I'm just always going to say, though, in an ideal world, YouTube is YouTube. How good can you make a video? I'd like to see how many YouTube channels would be able to make, what would their videos look like if it really was just you have to make the video. Stop recording. That one. All right, guys, the camera's just cut out because it's run out of memory, so we're going to pick this up in just 1 second. Bear with. Right, so Theo's just run and got an SD card. Now, I can't remember what
The
we were
point
saying.
I'm trying to make
Okay, go on.
is the best decision I ever did was get an editor for my second channel.
Well, yeah, because it's helped you out.
It's helped me out
but this is the
massively.
thing. What I think you thinking I'm disputing what's naturally happening.
the reason-
always was going to happen. Things in every walk of life, mate. Things have natural progression, and it was always going to go that YouTubers go from just one person making it to obviously you're going to build and build and build and build. And I think like.
But the thing I agree with you is the hardest thing I've found is that the reason why I can't and probably won't get an editor for my main channel is because those football videos are so specific to how I make them. I can't find anyone, or I wouldn't know where to look. Someone who knows
But I
my
wouldn't
style.
say you have a specific editing style. I'd say your football videos are standard football videos.
But not everyone knows how to edit a football video.
But like
Whereas-
that Chip guy, that Chip's editor.
Brilliant.
But why can't you use him then?
Because it's like 100 gig worth of footage you're gonna have to send to someone, and it's just not.
So is that
Like,
the only reason?
logical.
So is that the only real reason?
And I'd prefer to do it myself as well, because I know what I want to cut out, what I want to keep in, certain takes you want to use. Like, not everyone has the eye. You may know how to edit, but you don't know which go to use, you don't know which shot to use. You know what I mean?
Or is it because you're like you do a lot of takes
I don't know what you're talking
and
about.
you need to use the one that's good?
I don't know what you're talking about. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You had to be there on the shoot day to know what happened.
Yeah.
Rather than typing an essay, it's just too much.
Fair enough.
I'd rather do it myself.
Yeah.
You know what
Because
I mean?
I don't think if I say for example my comedy type vids
Yeah.
where it's down the camera like being funny, I could never trust anyone else to edit them.
Exactly.
But that's because not just because I'd want to trust it. I could physically that like the timing in the editing and all of that, the punches in, the music, all of that. That is a reflection from within me. Like physically, no one can do that.
Even your
because it's
haunted
not me.
videos.
Yeah, like the haunted
Because
videos.
your voiceovers.
Yeah, like all of that, and it's just like I don't know. I feel, yeah. I just feel like no matter how big I get, I mean, maybe that is one of my problems: the fact that I can't trust someone else to edit for me, and I don't want anyone to edit for me. So therefore, I have so much to do by myself that a lot of people have loads of other people to do for them, and they're happy to do that because they don't have the pride in I need to edit this myself to feel integral to me. It's more of just like, this is a job, this is a business. I need to stay on track, and I get that. I guess I'm just too much of a creative, like I don't know. I'm too obsessive about that element and not remembering that it is a job and a business, and I need to be able to have, like you say, longevity.
Maybe the only
it.
way it could work for you if you were uploading twice a week and you had an in-house editor with you. Could it work?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just trying to think of.
Well, yeah, but it's in like,
But then 2 times a week is not feasible, is it really, with your videos? It's hard.
yeah,
It's
dodgy.
It's
But,
interesting, though.
Yeah, it's the. I mean, yeah, it's just the way. It's the thing is, the more I'm like when I did the Sky Sports thing, for example, presented for them, mate, that's the most fun I've had in a long time.
Different? Something different.
Completely different, mate. And I didn't have to do any editing there. It wasn't like someone else was editing, someone else was filming. But it's like the more, well, I guess it's the type of content that I enjoy more is stuff where it's interacting with people.
Yeah.
Right. So that was just pure me getting chucked into like a freaking deep end of interacting with experts in a field, right? Boxing, and me representing being a freaking YouTuber and having to mix with them, interact with them, be taken seriously and do a job on camera. And because I was enjoying the challenge, it was a challenge, it was scary, I was nervous.
Live on TV.
Yeah, live and all that. But because I was enjoying it and it was like, whatever, like that's why I had so much fun doing that. Like, honestly, Sky Sports, if you want a full-time legend working, I'm joking, but if you do want to work with me more,
And me.
mate, I've literally been messaging. I messaged the people that run the like Sky Sports Instagram. I was like messaging him during the fight. I was like, mate, like imagine the next AJ fight, you have Weller there, like, because no, think about it, right? If on the, you know when they do like the public workout and the press conference and all
That'd be
that,
sick. It'd be great
if you
at
had Weller there. And maybe, I don't know, another
Ethan.
YouTuber. Yeah, Ethan did a good job. If you had us there, that would generate a whole load of people coming through and watching, you know, from the YouTube digital space. And like,
What about, like, every weekend we do a nice little duel, watch the Premier League on Sky Sports, have our own live show on YouTube?
That'd be well fun.
That'd be sick.
yeah.
What I will say is,
I do, mate. That's the thing. I love the I think it's weird. Like,
boxing.
I'm such a big fan of boxing as
Yeah.
well. Like, I don't think I could. I like football, but I don't think I could talk about it like I do about the boxing.
What?
Like, I love that more.
Going back to obviously saying it was a new experience and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's similar to, you know, for example, when either me or you appear in other people's videos, you always seem to be a little bit more funnier in other videos because you don't have to. Do you not?
No.
Do you not?
No way. You
I
do
always
because the pressure's off.
The pressure's off.
But
You
for
don't
me,
have to
because
worry
it's not
about
my
it.
video, my heart's not as in it.
Don't really.
No, but because it's not my creation, it's not my
Yeah.
baby. I'm not like as on it. I'm more of just like going with the flow, having fun. Yeah, it's easier.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to care. But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm funnier.
I always find because the
But
pressure's
that's
off.
because your issue is normally like combating, like feeling the pressure and feeling like nervous to like perform. Whereas
Not to perform, it's more when I'm doing my own videos. Needs to happen. Like we need to do this, or I don't. The football videos, like if you're in someone else's video, you don't have to worry about.
so it's like the stress of making the vid.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. And that's what was cool about the Sky Sports thing. It was like there wasn't any pressure of having to make the vid.
So it
was just being the star in the vid. Like
you just
starring in
got
it.
to be the creative and just do what you're good at. You don't have to have the.
Well, no, I wasn't being the creative. I was getting told what to do.
Yeah, but you're still
I
talking off riff.
it was basically yeah, just like me being the star. I don't mean
Yeah, I know, yeah, but
star,
yeah.
but it's in like starring on camera.
Yeah.
That was my only job. Whereas like obviously being a YouTuber, it's like you're directing, producing, writing, performing. You're doing it all in one, and like that is where it is hell. And that is what I actually don't like. As much as I'm like, because I have to be so hands-on everything.
Yeah.
But I also because every video I make, mate, I get as angry as I can possibly get every time I make a video, and that's what makes me hate it. That's what makes me hate it, because like having to re-record, do this, do voiceover, mess up, and it's just hell. That's why I love doing, say, the public videos I was doing in America for the fight. They were good because it was just go out, talk to people, roll off the cuff. No, like do something down the lens, or then do a retake. Then we just sat in a room, like none of that rubbish.
And you probably didn't have to edit to get the content.
No, it was just literally just
I mean?
like take the beginning out, take the like end bit out, put that in. It wasn't like, oh, how have I got to somehow construct this? Like, yeah, man, like, yeah. I think overall,
Sky Sports.
Sky Sports, mate. I just want to work for you full time.
Yeah.
Sky Sports because realistically, as much as I'd love to do like YouTube full time, I will always just have like,
What's next?
peaks and troughs where it's like I'm on like I've got this idea, bang it out, and then it'll go like
Every YouTuber goes through starting up. This is amazing. I'm loving life, and it slowly your hobby turns into a job, but you still enjoy it.
Because I don't want to come across
I know.
like I'm being like, oh yeah, I'm a YouTuber. I hate like that's
Yeah.
how I feel. That's how that came across then, didn't it? I'm complaining about
Being in a privileged position. But I think
yeah. I understand the position is so fortunate. So like we are so lucky.
Yeah.
So lucky.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. But when you obviously been doing it for like got a good few years now, and that initial high of like you're doing this, you love it, yeah. You have that, but then it also becomes a thing of where you're not wanting to fall off, you're not wanting to, lose the momentum that you've got. You're trying, and it gets hard. Like it's, and it is testing on your mind and all of that.
it does, as you say, become a slight of a burden, but not a burden all the time. You come out of the burden, so you enjoy certain
that's what
bits.
I'm saying. You have peaks and troughs.
Yeah.
But I think any creative person has that, like whether it's singer, like whatever, like where you have some success, like your creativity works, you have the high, and then you come off the high, and then it's like, oh no, have I lost it? Oh, am I not good enough anymore? Oh no, and then you get it, and then you do something amazing, millions of views, whatever. Oh yes, and then you're like, oh no, I don't know what to do now, and it's just that constant
It's like One Direction. I think they were the biggest band in the world, and they just basically had enough of touring and whatnot, and just like, should we split up? Do our own things and find a new creative.
Well, I think they felt like they weren't necessarily being themselves, so they were having to portray characters.
And now look at them. Look at Niall's style of song compared to Liam Payne or Harry. It's completely different.
Yeah. They're all totally different,
Yeah.
and I think that's what they found, and I think that's what obviously what I think YouTubers have moved on from the sense of like, I don't think anyone's pretending to be someone they're not anymore.
Everyone's quite real.
Everyone's pretty much themselves.
Yeah.
I guess pretty much. But yeah.
That's good.
Now you both want to quit.
No, we both.
Sky Sports, can you hire me while we're at
Yeah,
it?
Sky Sports, mate.
I'll do a show.
Please, Sky Sports.
Please. I'm actually quite good at presenting. Done it before.
No, but this is the thing. It's like then you just see like I could do one fight and DAZN would pay money that would sort me for life.
Oh, the fight.
Yeah, I don't even have to work.
What are you debating? Going into?
No, you can't just do it because of the money, mate. You can't. If you do a fight just because of the money, you won't. It's the training that you won't do 100%.
You'll lose. You have to want it. Just like JJ
Yeah.
wanted it more than Logan,
Yeah. He wants.
and
Whereas
won.
what I've learned is that I don't. I'm not. My ego isn't as big as I thought it was.
Okay, interesting.
I don't actually give enough of a crap.
Mm.
Like I don't care about everyone thinking that I'm the best. I know I'm the like. It has to be within. No, but
You know you're the best.
But what I mean by that is like as long as within, I feel like
Yeah.
my ability at doing whatever I'm doing is class. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you think. Do you know what I mean? Whereas, say like maybe other people need people to be like, "You're amazing, and then they're like, "Yes, I am amazing." Whereas like as long as like people like what I make or respect what I make and say what you've done there, I enjoyed. That's class. What they think about me, that whether it's good or bad, it's not really like.
Doesn't really bother you.
Yeah, and that's the thing. In order to be like, say for example, a YouTuber, you almost need to care about people gassing you as I don't know, because I like people gassing my content. I like when people like my videos.
Yeah.
I don't really care what they think about me though. As long as they like my videos, that's all right.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't know, in order to be the best, I think you need that desire for people to adore you and to be like, you're amazing.
You need to have something
Do you know what I
within.
mean?
Yeah, you definitely need to have
Because
something
otherwise you
within
don't care. Because you're like, if I think I'm all right, if I think I'm enough, I don't need to do this to prove to everyone. I don't need to prove to anyone. Whereas the people that want to be number one, I need to prove to everyone that I'm number one. Well, I don't need to prove to anyone. Do you know what I mean?
Bit
So
like-
that's where you have that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like Federer, for example. He's been
Tennis, yeah.
he's been number one for forever.
Yeah.
My whole life, 20 years, 15 years.
Yeah.
How does he do it? How does he do it? It still blows my mind. I know I keep bringing it back. I don't understand how one man can stay at the top of the game for that long.
He has to enjoy it.
He enjoys it.
He has to, no, but and this is the thing as well, it comes into it, like motivation lasts like a couple of days. In order to actually do something, you have to enjoy it. And that's where like me like sort of borderline getting angry, so angry every time I make a video with something either going wrong or just having to do so many, I don't know, but I end up finding myself getting really frustrated and angry. It makes me not enjoy the process. And you have to enjoy the process, and even if it's hard work. Like I love hard work, but it can't be something that's if you're
Well, you'll burn yourself out.
what's the word? Where you start resenting. If you're resenting the process and the idea of doing a video is like, oh, like not because it's hard work, but because it's like
I definitely
it
went through
causes
that stage.
Yeah, like and I go through that a lot, and it becomes it's horrible. I never wanted it to be where like I do YouTube to pay the bills.
Yeah.
That's rubbish. I want it to be like I'm doing whatever I'm doing because I want to like do it because I love it.
That's why I took
But then is that realistic? Because mate, like everyone most people don't enjoy their work.
Well, look
You're
at
working.
footballers. You probably think that's the dream job,
Yeah,
right?
but a lot of them it's
just a job.
Yeah, it's just a job.
The
It's
novelty wears off.
Yeah.
Which I think is the same for everything,
but yeah,
right?
Yeah,
Like you get a new car, buy yourself a Ferrari. It's sick. After 6 months,
it wears off.
you probably don't get that same feeling when you
Yeah.
get in that car. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like I obviously had the AMG, the proper like wow, amazing car. But after a while, mate, all you start looking at is how much that's taken out of your bank every month.
And the petrol.
And yeah, like the petrol. How many times you're having to fill up? But it's in like how much you start realizing this
Silly.
novelty. What am I doing to look cool in front of people? Nah, like it's wasting pointless money that I could be using for something that's actually useful.
And it's just materialistic items.
Yeah, like the materialistic items, all of that. But yeah, the big thing for me, I think, is like what drives you? What drives you to do what you're doing? And it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, that intrinsic motivation.
Well, yeah. It's like I don't know. The older I'm getting, it's more. It's like I just want to be me and my family to be secured. And then
I think that's the
like
danger.
it's like the idea of like public admiration. Could not care less. Like I love and respect people that love my content and support it. Love that. That gives me true like thank you. But in terms of admiration for myself, that doesn't drive me. And I'm like, do you think that you need to want that, desire that, in order to have the drive to go?
Oh, for me, I don't need that. I'm quite shy.
So what drives you?
What drives me is that I don't know what I'm doing in a year's time.
So no, but is it not what I mean by that? Is it to secure yourself?
Yeah, I want to be
financially?
secure because the stress of YouTube is that you could be done tomorrow.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Well, yeah.
What are you you're gonna do?
So that's what I'm saying, because like obviously, I don't know. I've just guessed.
But then it's like
I've never wanted to be like money's my motivation.
but as much the only people that say money isn't their motivation, well, not but okay, take it with a pinch of salt, are the people who have so much money that they don't care about money.
But then when I started YouTube, like I wanted it to be my job, but I was so good and consistent to an extent, but like be able to have the drive, because I was like, I want to show people how good I am at making videos.
And that's
But it's sort of like I've sort of done that,
I've outgrown that.
and it's sort of like I've accomplished that, and I've sort of, as I'm getting older, it's like, okay, I don't really care about showing people how good I am at anything. It's like
that's sort of been ticked off.
But then
you want to find that next.
But I still
goal.
want to make good videos when I make videos. But it's sort of like, what, I don't know. It's
I
sort of
feel
like,
like
what is my drive now? Is it just literally to be financially secure? Because it seems like that's my only real motivation.
I feel like what you want is that security of job or whatever it is, the security that you don't have to worry that you're going to get paid this, or you don't have to worry about that. But you also want your hobby of making videos. Because the hobby is something you enjoy and it's not your job. You know, people will say, turn a hobby into the job.
Yeah.
Yes, that's good, but a job always turns into something.
So so what I want to know is, say people like, okay, you look at Logan and JJ, right? They have enough money to quit doing anything now. What's their drive?
They enjoy it. They love it.
What do they love? What are they loving?
Just being a YouTuber. Or
What are they loving?
Making content. Being in front of camera. They don't edit their own videos.
Well, yeah, but but what, as in what? So is it
Logan,
like? But what I'm saying is like, is the spine of that public admiration? People saying you're sick, or is it to just making things to go? I've made that, and I'm just proud of that, and I don't care what anyone thinks.
Maybe they have such a big audience that if they just quit, that's like 20 million people.
But they're not doing it for them, for the audience. They're doing it for themselves.
I feel like Logan has this long-term, well, he said it publicly, this long-term drive of being the biggest entertainer in the world, and he won't stop at anything to get there.
Yeah.
JJ, I feel like, loves being a YouTuber. He's done it, he's one of the first ones around, and he hasn't stopped since.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He loves it. That's what he loves.
How do you reckon he loves it? How does he never... You know, like the age that I come up against, whenever I try to make a video,
Because
and
he removes the
how
stress.
livid I get
Yeah,
whenever...
because it's just like how Mr. Beast says this.
What does he say?
He used to do everything himself,
Yeah.
and then he started to get stressed with the editing.
Yeah.
So he paid someone, he has the money, he paid someone to do the editing for him.
Yeah.
Removes the stress out of his life so he can carry on enjoying what he loves.
Yeah.
He used to hate having to clear up after videos. So he paid someone to do it. Removes that stress out of your life.
Yeah.
If you remove the problems out of your life, you can carry on enjoying what you enjoy. But
But when
not everyone can remove the problems out of
yeah,
their life.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, as in, if I'm so, like, creatively, I need to be so hands on with the production, with the editing, with the writing, all of that. I can't remove those out of my life. And if I have having someone else involved, well, that just sort of doubles the problem, because then I've got to try and get what's in my mind through to them. It's sort of then double the problem.
So what you need to work out is a way of having an income and be secure at the same time as still having the hobby of making videos without the deadline of uploading videos.
See, that doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does make sense.
I don't know what you just said. It's like,
So
you got to make videos, but make videos and then have a deadline. I don't know.
So the whole reason you get stressed probably is that you have to upload this video at some point, and you want it to upload it as soon as possible.
Oh no, that's not. No, it's more of just like to make a video, even if it's to go out in 50 years' time, regardless of a deadline, making a video to the standard that I need it to be, with to have the content and be funny, is like AIDS. There's so much involved that I have to all do myself, and I don't even feel like I can choose to offload any of that, the work that needs to be done to make that happen to anyone else, because I need to be involved in all of it for it to be weller.
Director, right? I think you need to find a way to partially let go something.
Where do I go about finding someone that's of the quality that I need? This
is what I found so hard. I'm so lucky I found the person.
But that's what I'm saying.
Look at Harry, what he's doing right now.
What is he doing?
He made a video saying, I'm looking for an editor. And in the description was a WeTransfer link for like a pretend video he made. And was like, editors, download this and make a video. And I'll choose the top 10. And from the top 10, he narrows down the top 10. Because every editor wants a job. So he has to go through hundreds of videos edited.
Yeah, I guess when I'm in like a dodgy point, I like, that sounds like AIDS. But it's just like, I start getting out of the rut. Like,
finding someone is so hard.
No, but when I'm in like the rut of like, F YouTube, it's like the idea of doing something like that is just like... But then it's just like, you need to be bothered.
You want to be able to... The ideal world is you just stumble across someone who's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know. You just want to... I feel like you just want to be...
I'd love to just be... It's weird. It's like the thing of like being self-employed. You do it all yourself. You're your own boss. Like that's obviously so attractive. But I think I'm to the point where it's like, no, I'd like actually someone to be like, well, mate, this is what we're filming today. This is what I want you to say, and not what I want to say. Just sort of like basically the Sky Sports stuff.
Like a producer telling you what to do. What creative we're making.
Me just to be hired as a presenter, probably.
Here you go, Sky.
But you're never going to earn as much money doing that.
You're not. That's the benefit. That's the benefit of self-employed.
With YouTube, you're going to earn. You're going to secure your family's life way quicker than just being a presenter, and that's the facts, really.
But then, if you're not motivated by money,
yeah, that's my problem. I'm motivated by going bankrupt. No, but it's a scary thought for any YouTuber. But you need to have an income, like obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's dodgy when you're not motivated by making millions and you're not motivated by everyone being like, "Wow, you're the best." It's like, what are you motivated by?
I don't know. I always thought it sounds so bad. I always thought like Monday to Friday sounds quite cool as a job, like. Monday to Friday, get weekends off.
Yeah.
It does sound cool.
But I think it's just like having the structure. It's knowing where you're at.
Structure is
key. It's knowing like, this is what you're doing, and this all you got to do is do that, and you're done, and then you can chill. I think it's the not knowing. It's like you don't know where you're going to be at next month.
I don't.
And it's constant stress on the brain, mate. It's constant like, oh my Lord, like this time next year I've got to smash it. Like, because you have a tax bill. You have... all these other outgoings, I
think this is why we see a lot of YouTubers now getting a PA to help reduce the stress and to provide more of a structure. Because if you don't have structure, you don't get anything done.
No.
But then I say, about that 9 to 5 thing. Obviously, I worked at McDonald's for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
So I've been in the depths.
Yeah.
And as much as it was great knowing when your time off and stuff is, working for yourself is the best thing ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've experienced both. I've experienced going to work at 11 p.m. and not finishing until 9 a.m. I've experienced that. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
But you enjoy when you finish work, you finished work. You don't finish YouTube. No.
Yeah, I guess it's just like that element of like wanting structure. Not someone to do it. I don't want someone to do it all for me. It's just
you want structure and a job for Sky Sports.
Yeah.
The
thing is, I've had this conversation so many times. I don't think there's an answer. I think it's just like either you enjoy it or you don't. I think it's just like just being in denial, aren't I?
That you don't enjoy what you do.
I haven't really enjoyed YouTube for a long time. I enjoy this. This is all right. This is sick. I've enjoyed like the whole YouTube as a YouTuber for a long time. If it's true.
Well, that's how you feel.
Like, I bang out videos. I do videos because I need to.
But you also do care about the videos you're uploading.
Yeah, and that's what my problem. I care so much about making the videos right and making them of quality and making them. If I'm going to make a video, I have to do it right. But it's not like.
But
I really want to make a video today. Like I remember when I was like in school, and it was like I'd use every bit of time to try and make a video because that's all I wanted to do, and it's like.
Now you're thinking about how much stress will go into making one.
But it's not. Yeah, it's just like I guess it's just like YouTube isn't. I don't know. It's not like the
what it used to be.
Healthiest place. Yeah, it's like all the people, mate. Like when I say like 2015, 2014 time, everyone that watched YouTube videos was like, it was today basically. It's so easy to. Not insult, because it's not necessarily get like people sending in hate. It's not that. Yeah. It just feels like basically when I'm talking down the lens, I'm just talking to just people that are just keyboard warriors.
Yeah, there's definitely
that
more
connection with my audience. I don't know. I don't, and I'm not blaming anyone. I'm not doing anything like that. But it's almost like I don't know who my audience really are anymore, whereas I feel like I really used to know who I was talking to, whereas now I feel like I'm talking to just
the camera.
Like little kids that are just like
keyboard
warriors.
I had this discussion recently with someone. It now compared to 3 years ago, it's developed very fast online.
Yeah.
They're coming online younger and younger, fake accounts.
Yeah,
you're getting more.
It's like I don't even feel like little kids, young kids, will even understand what I'm going on about.
The one thing I love,
I'm not, because when I used to make videos, I was a kid, so I was a kid talking to kids. Whereas now I'm not a little kid anymore. So it's like
one thing I love about Wafflin is that the comments are so like immersive.
But it's because young kids probably won't like have the patience to watch a podcast. It's more of like an older audience.
I love that.
Yeah, I know.
It's really good. Like people are commenting, is amazing.
I know every comment is so like on this channel.
We
so
love
like
Wafflin.
yeah, it's so like thought like you tell like someone with a working brain has written this.
Oh god.
Nah, by working I mean like
mature.
Yeah,
mature brain.
Mature brain. That's what I mean. Jesus. But anyways,
that's your rant over.
Welcome back to Wafflin.
Well, I do feel like...
Mate, they are literally just therapy sessions, these Wafflin.
I do feel like... Do you not think, like, back in, like, 2015, every YouTuber was, like, loving YouTube?
Yeah, mate.
Now every YouTuber's depressed or got anxiety.
Yeah, like, honestly, it is facts. And that's where I'm like... How... I'm just like, what does everyone feel like? Because obviously you hang out with YouTubers quite a lot. I rarely see YouTubers.
You're not in that YouTube world.
I'm not in the YouTube world, and I don't hang out with them all the time. I'm literally like, I spend a lot of the time just like on my ones.
You're out here, and you.
Yeah, I just sort of like
upload.
I just randomly will upload. I'll like not upload for like a month or whatever, and then I'll just bang out a couple, and then it's like.
But when you were in there, you were a big part of the community. You go on holiday and.
Yeah. No, it was class when it was then. It's just I don't know. There's so much politics in it now. I don't know. I feel like, especially, I don't know if it's like ever since obviously my fight, it almost feels like because the people that are like JJ's friends, it's like, I can't really be seen with Weller. I don't know. Is it like that? I
don't think it's like that at all.
Is it not like that at all?
Everyone I've spoken to, like, loves you, respects you.
Yeah.
I think it's just because you're an outsider, you haven't spent time with them, you might think that. But if you lived in there and was part of the community, you'd realise... But
is it like, I'm where I'm not up in London, I'm just not obviously naturally not going to see them a lot.
You're just out of the loop because you don't live there.
Yeah, I'm just completely out of the loop. That's the thing. I bet if I was around everyone, I'd be fine. As in, like, be all right. I think my problem... This is really turning into a therapy session now. I just am on my ones a bit too much.
If you were around YouTubers, you'd be motivated to upload.
Yeah.
You'd... be closer to getting help editing your videos. And I don't know, I think you'd enjoy it more. I really think you would. The best thing I've done at the moment is doing this FIFA channel. I love it. Absolutely love it. Because I was editing my own videos for a month and then I got the editor and now I just focus on making the content. It's amazing. I'm going to go record one tonight.
Should we get an editor for Wafflin?
Well, they're quite easy to edit.
Yeah, like I feel like I'd be so much more because I as well like even while we're doing this, it's like while we've stopped recording all these many times, had to sync and all that. I know I'm gonna have to edit all this now, and it's like it is gonna be AIDS. It's gonna take a few hours. Whereas like if we just knew that we would be able to like upload
obviously we need
this,
to review it.
what?
You need to review the edit before it goes out in case they've included
Well,
anything.
this is the thing. When it's an hour and a half long episode, you can't really watch the hour and a half, can you?
Get Luke to watch it.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
No, honestly, I was saying this off camera. Like, without 3 weeks of waffling, I've actually forgotten how to talk to people.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
I
it
felt
is good,
awkward
mate.
and
It is
stuff.
good. Like, well, yeah. I mean, I fortunately haven't felt like that, but as in like
Oh.
but in different ways through not talking.
Yeah.
I literally have had all these different things bottled up. Like I've just I do sit here and I'm just like rah, like, you know, I had such a high out in LA filming every day, banging out a video that was getting 2 million views every day, racking it in.
That's the peaks and troughs of YouTube.
Yeah, but as in like it's like if I had that set up, I could be doing that every day somehow. Like imagine that if I could live like that. I don't know, but then like that's what I mean. But there's not like an event like a KSI Logan every
Even
week.
if you have, say you do, say you do take on a videographer
Yeah.
to help you film, so you can be in front of the camera.
Well, like we got Luke.
Yeah, I know,
on
but
camera.
having someone full time who's coming in, not every day, but say 3-4 times a week, you got no choice but to make a video.
Yeah, but how many
No, that would be rub. No, I wouldn't want
No.
that. I wouldn't want someone turning up
So
at
you'd
my
want
door
someone-
saying we have to film now. I'd be like, oh no.
You want someone who, okay.
I still need like when it's like how I've got it with Luke is fine. Like when I've got a creative idea, it's like right, Luke, when are you free? And then that's fine.
Okay.
It's more of just
Being in the area.
I think my other just personal life has got in the way recently.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
where it's just like there's things happen in the background that just make you like not in a space to want to really
You just need
upload
time.
or make yeah. But it's just
You just need time.
but I think just naturally like I do believe this thing as well where like how life works. I mean not for everyone, but I do feel like for me like everything has a balance. So I had an unreal November, made videos, financially smashed it. It's like, mate, you're now going to have to go through a bit of life where it's not as good
Yeah.
to have that balance. So, yeah, naturally. Now, some people I look at and I'm like, mate, everything goes your way. Everything you do goes your way. And it's like, I could get very, very bitter about that and be like, what the hell? But I think, yeah, I've just accepted that
But then also behind closed doors,
you don't know what they're
you
going
have
through.
no idea.
Yeah.
I always find this as well. Say you're earning £2,000 a month, 1 month, and then the next month you earn £10,000 a month, and you're living the dream. This is amazing.
Yeah.
You earn £10,000 a month. The next month, a month after that, you earn £5,000.
Yeah.
You're just like, this is it. This is over. I've
Yeah.
earned half.
Yeah.
But 2 months before that, you were only earning 2,000.
Yeah.
It's all about perspective. Because if you went from 2,000 to 5,000, you'd be like, this is amazing.
Well, yeah, but then what if you've just like got like you say to me, it's like you should be earning so much more than you are. You say that it's like Joe, you could have the potential to. You should be like multi-millionaire right now. Like that's what and a lot of people would probably
But
think
life
that.
happens.
But as in like, mate, I happily be so, but I find like it's my actual like brain that stops me. Like from being like from getting to the point where it's like where like I was saying like I make videos, I start making videos, and then I get like so angry with the process, and then I end up like I don't want to make another one because that was so horrible to go through. But not horrible as in like I know like there are worse jobs there, all of that. But
Yeah.
as in like I get
Mentally,
so frustrated
yeah.
and angry and all of that, and not that I'm just like F that, and then. Whereas, like, how do other people not go through that? How do other people just find it so easy? How do other people as well? I don't know if you found this, but through like the process of like making videos and looking at yourself when you're editing your video, you're literally having to analyze yourself. Does it make you worry about when you get in front of camera? Are you thinking, oh no, how am I looking?
No.
Have you never had that?
Because when
I've had that at points, and I never used to have that. But then I've had, I'm all right sort of now. But I remember at one point I really had that bad, where I'd be down the lens, and everything I'd say, I'd literally be thinking like, I don't know, I wouldn't be able to get in the groove because I'd be imagining what that looks like.
When I edit a video, I don't see me there. So does that make sense?
Yeah,
So
but I'm talking about when you're filming. When you're looking down the lens, do you not think...
Well, I don't make... I'm either doing FIFA videos, which is quite natural for me, or I'm doing football videos, so I'm out and about, and you can't spend 2 hours on an intro. So I'm doing stuff which...
Yeah, I guess I can do like that when I'm out in public. It's fine. It's more of just if I'm. That's why I don't do any of like the sit down talking down the lens, because I just feel like I'm being fake. Because I look down the lens and I'm like, I go out. I don't know. It's like, hey, guys, today we're
You're putting a mask.
Yeah, and it's a load of rubbish. Whereas when I'm interacting with people on camera, that's just complete.
And you can vibe.
It's just pure.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's real.
Yeah.
You need to find a groove and a group and interact, make interactive videos. You have to do. At the end of the day, you got to make the videos you actually enjoy making. Public.
Yeah.
Or you enjoy.
That's probably after a while. That's going to get. Oh, I've done this a few times now.
Well,
probably after a month of doing it.
Oh, I find you have to find a way to make the process more
Sky
enjoyable.
Sports. Sky Sports, just please, mate. I'll do anything. Sign me full time. I will not let you down. I'll be class. Sack 'em all. Hire Weller.
Sack 'em all.
Sack them all.
No, don't sack 'em all.
Sack 'em and get Weller in. Because I'll be good.
We could just make room for you. We'd like to be a runner.
You can get the coffee.
I mean, all right.
I'd happily do that,
Because
mate.
a lot of runners become presenters.
Yeah. Well,
Work
no,
the way up.
I don't know. That what they'll do is that's what you'll get. It'll be like, Weller, right? Do the Sky Sports thing that you really enjoy. One fraction of the wage that you're currently on.
Yeah.
Do YouTube that you find quite aids. 1,000,000% more money.
But that's when you find out if you actually really want it.
What?
Because they could.
No, but I want to secure my family.
Yeah, but what happens if you take that fraction of the wage, but actually turns into a career for the rest of your life, and you obviously. The further you get into it, you earn more and more and more. Whereas YouTube, you go like this, down the
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, it's like looking at the short term. Yeah. No, I know.
And don't lose.
Well, that's the thing. But like, I'll have a word with Sky Sports because I mean, I could do that at the same time as doing YouTube, and they probably like that because it's like that is getting an audience to them consistently.
100%.
But yeah. But what would I do on Sky Sports? Just a presenter.
Present. You could be the field officer. You go to the events.
Field officer. Oh, as in like...
You could be the Josh Denzel.
No, mate. This is the thing. I reckon I could do a job.
Go and interview people. I think that'd be sick.
But I don't think... But say, for example, boxing. If you notice, everyone's quite a lot older because it's like traditionally like a grown man's sport. That's a big audience. You know what the audience is. They're not going to take a 23-year-old, like, no, as in, like, just for, like, what they need to have on camera, if a kid's sort of presenting, they're going to be like, oh, it's not really...
So maybe you'd start it on the YouTube, Sky Sports YouTube boxing.
Well, yeah, well, this is the thing. I would have thought they're looking at wanting to grow their online presence, so, I don't know.
Look at the likes of Josh, Denzel, and Spencer. They would have started...
FC.
Yeah. So they'd start doing little gigs or little YouTube clips, and eventually they're on live TV. Like Spencer's presented for beIN Sports. Like he presented like the Man City derby, Man United derby. Yeah, I think was it Man. It was a massive game anyway. Yeah. He presented it for their their live TV. So like it's all about just building up things and doing a career long into looking at the future.
Yeah, because people always ask. Do people ask you that? Like, oh, what's the plan long term?
Yeah.
So like, what is your plan long term? Because I look at like YouTube. Like it's only like what 10. 15 years old. Yeah. It's not been around for ages, so we don't know where it's going to go.
Well, I keep saying like, oh, I'm not going to be around next year, and I keep plocking along. You know, it keeps going. But I would like to be in front of camera. That's what I want to do. Like I did a gadget show presenting, kid. Loved it. Great fun. I like being in front of camera.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I guess my natural progression now is I want to be in front of camera, but just do that bit.
Yeah,
I think I'm ready to just do that bit rather than
the stress
of doing a whole production, because it's all right doing that. I think it's all right doing that whole production back in the day when videos were simpler. Like I could do just like make a rubbish comedy song and people, because that's never been done before. Wow, you do that now. It's the cringiest thing in the world.
Yeah, but then look at your last one.
Everyone found it was so cringy.
Yeah, but when was it uploaded? This year?
It was like a year ago.
Last year?
What was the
So
song?
It's got like 3.5 million views.
Yeah, it's got 3.5 mil
What was
views,
the
but as
song?
in like, you know, the one that Malfoy.
Is it?
Oh, sick.
No, but it's in like the general consensus.
Self-fellatio.
General consensus is it's like it's pretty cringe, right? But back in the day, like you could do something like that, or you know, all those. I do a WWE vid. Wow, oh my god! But now it's just like in order to compete with the content of today, you got to do so much more, and it's too much for a one-man band.
And everything's been done.
Yeah, everything's been done. So in order to take it to the next level, you need a team
And
I feel like-
$10,000 in the title.
Yeah, you need you need a team, you need budget, you need all of that. It's almost, but then again, a lot of people say, "No, Weller, mate, we want to just hear you." Like, as in, it's not about doing all this crazy stuff. The thing that we subscribe to is your personality.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, but then that's when I start questioning. Like, mate, I'm seeing all these people do this. Is me literally talking down a lens? That because it doesn't compete with them. You see what like TGF, what they're doing in their like 12 Days of Christmas or whatever. Every video is like a banger that's well thought out, that's crazy, that's mad, editing mad. And it's like...
It's a lot of planning on into
yeah,
that.
it's like, how can I compete with that? When it's like, they love what they're doing. You can only compete with that really if you love what you're doing.
Also, there's two of them. They bounce off each other and they have editors.
Yeah.
So they do have a team that helps.
Yeah.
Whereas you, on your own.
Yeah.
But
I haven't moved with the times, mate.
New year, January. New year, new you. Have a nice bit of self-reflection.
Self-relation.